Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching this video. Today I'm going to be bringing you another product showdown, and I'm talking about all of the dual-ended contour highlight sticks from the drugstore. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so other brands might have things like this, but the three that I found are from Wet n Wild, NYX, and Hard Candy. So the Wet n Wild and Hard Candy ones you can find at Walmart. I do believe the Wet n Wild one is exclusive to Walmart when I am filming this video. I don't know if it's in other retailers, but if it is, and if you've seen it in other retailers, leave it in the comments below so we all can know. But I'm pretty sure it is exclusive to Walmart. And then the NYX one you can find at Ulta, CVS, Target, wherever NYX is sold in your area. So what these products are basically like dual-ended contour and highlight cream sticks. So you get one side that is a contour shade and then one side that is a highlight shade. So I did talk about the Hard Candy one in the Hard Candy First Impressions video I did, which I will link for you guys. But I've been playing with it and really comparing it to these other products, and so I can really kind of give you guys a showdown of all of them and decide and tell you guys which one I've decided is the best. So let me just go ahead and show you guys some swatches and some colors. So this one right here is from Hard Candy, and as you can see, this is the coolest one out of the three. And the highlight shades are all pretty similar. I think that the Hard Candy one is definitely the darkest out of the three. And I do have the shade from Hard Candy. I do have the shade Light. And then this one is from Wet n Wild, and this is definitely the warmest one out of them. And this has more of like a pink tone highlight, as you can see. And I do have the shade Light Medium. And then the one down here is from NYX. And this is the shade, sorry, I probably should have Light Medium as well. So the NYX, I believe they have three different ones. Wet n Wild, I think they have two, and then Hard Candy, maybe two or three. I'm not really sure. But these are all really affordable. But anyway, so yes, this is the NYX one, and this one has more of a yellow toned highlight. And it definitely, I kind of think the NYX one is not too warm and not too cool, whereas the Hard Candy one is very cool, and then the Wet n Wild one is warm. This one is kind of in the middle. So as far as the formula goes, the driest out of the three is definitely from Hard Candy. And I don't mind this when it comes to the contour shade, but when I go into highlight, it's very difficult because if I just draw on my little upside down triangle and stuff to really highlight the face, because it's so dry, it can really kind of make this area look crepey. And this is an area that you want to have look very nice and hydrated. And so I'm just not a huge fan of the highlighting side. The contour side is okay, but to be totally honest with you, I do reach for the other two more just because this is the driest out of them. So out of all of them, this is my least favorite. Now going into the Wet n Wild one. This is definitely the creamiest of them all. And I want to say this is maybe $4.99 at Walmart. This is definitely, like I said, the creamiest of them all. And so this is what the contour side looks like, and then this is what the highlight shade looks like. Honestly, all of the highlight shades are very similar in the way that they look. They all kind of come to this point a little bit from each side. But then it's different because on the contour side is different. Because on the Wet n Wild and the NYX one, it's more of a dome shape. Whereas the Hard Candy one, it does come to a point. So that's just something also to be aware of. If you are nervous about that this might draw too thick of a line or something like that, maybe you will go for the Hard Candy just because of the way it's shaped. But anyways, like I said, the Wet n Wild one is definitely the creamiest out of the three. And personally, for my skin tone, I kind of like this one the best. I just really enjoy the contour side. I just really enjoy the contour side and the highlight side. I don't use the highlight sides too much on any of these, honestly, just because I do feel like they're a little dry on all of them. But if I do use a highlight side, I will use the one from Wet n Wild just because it is the creamiest out of all of them. And so with this, what I would do is maybe just not set it with a powder, or just set it with a little bit of powder. I would not use the baking method or anything with this type of product, just because they do tend to be more dry because they are a stick formula. So definitely out of the three, this Hard Candy is my least favorite. Wet n Wild is my favorite out of all of them. But oh gosh, the sun. Okay. But the NYX one is also pretty good. This one I think will run you around maybe like $10.99, $11.99 at Ulta, maybe even a little bit more. And you can get it on sale and use coupons and things like that. But it will still not be as cheap as the Wet n Wild one, which I still think is the best one out of the three. So the NYX one, it does have more of a yellow highlight. So if you are looking for that and the Wet n Wild one doesn't really offer that for you, definitely pick up the NYX one. I have had this one in the past, and the reason that I'm going to say is not my like most favorite is because in the past on the contour side, it like broke, which that does show that it's really creamy, but I don't want to buy a product and then have it break and I can't use it anymore. So that is something that it's just a little bit of a drawback for me. And the highlight side on this one is pretty dry. Yeah, it just doesn't, and it blends a little patchy. It's not very smooth. So this one is okay. I think if maybe you have a deeper skin tone and they offer that kind of shade, maybe pick it up. But honestly, out of the three, Wet n Wild is definitely owning my heart at this point. And these I just love because it's super easy to contour and highlight with them, especially contour, because with a contour, you want that line to be nice and precise. You don't want it to be too messy. And so with products like this, it's super easy just to draw that line and not have to worry about it, and you can still blend it out. My favorite way to blend these out are either with a damp beauty sponge or with the e.l.f. small stipple brush. Those two ways are definitely my favorite. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.